and welcome to this week's What's Hot, and is the analysis of stocks and shares taking a backseat to this website created by researchers at an American university, while we here in the UK wait for definitive terms outlining what we can and can't do at Christmas and where we can and can't go. Let's head to this internet portal. It's the COVID-19 Event Risk Assessment Planning Tool. You'll be presented with the heat map of the USA, and then using your mouse cursor, grabby hand, go to the right, and you can have a look at where you are hoping to spend Christmas. In my case, it's Hartlepool, and looking at the percentage or the chance of infection, I think you and I are going to have a long or maybe a short discussion. It could be that Christmas is just me and the cat, or the cat and I, which leads us on to pets at home. And yes, I agree with the company's mantra, which is that animals have been a lifesaver for people struggling during the COVID lockdown. Chief Executive Peter Pritchard said pets had played an incredibly important role through a period of social loneliness. In the 6 months to the 8th of October, Pets at Home saw revenues rise by over 5%. It doesn't sell large animals, but it does have a large animal club. Well, there's plenty of investors belonging to the Versarien Admiration Club, and this was boosted on Tuesday, as was the stock price when the company announced that it had been awarded a £1.95 million product development agreement from the Defence Science and Technology Laboratory, which is part of the Ministry of Defence. The agreement is to develop graphene-loaded polymer composites for certain defence-related applications, the details of which remain confidential. Well, the COVID-19 vaccine updates are far from confidential. They're being unwrapped on a weekly basis, a bit like an early Christmas gift that just keeps on giving. The most recent one, of course, being the Oxford University AstraZeneca vaccine update, which revealed the UK team has come up with a cheap mass inoculation that can be easily manufactured and stored. And if you fancy a relatively COVID-free few hours, then register for the lse.co.uk December Investor Forum, this month featuring Cora Gold, Zephyr Energy, Power Metal Resources and VR Education. To do that, go to the Events tab on the website, sign up so you don't miss any future events, then go to the link for the December webinar and follow the steps to get your space booked. And in particular, it will be particularly interesting to see which location Cora Gold Chief Executive Bert Munro is actually presenting from, because we can see from his Twitter feed that he's been on the move. Now, remember that game Where's Willy? Perhaps we could develop our own game incorporating the travels of Bert Munro. For example, which Monroe is Monroe on? I bet he's heard that before. In any case, it's tickled me. Now, as a former Bloomberg girl, I like to keep an eye on those who followed me, and I'm particularly tickled by the infographics on John Ehrlichman's Twitter feed. So there you go, Twitter tips, webinar forum invitations, and COVID-19 hotspot analysis. Until the lockdown is over and we find out if we're allowed to mingle at Christmas, stay well, stay safe, keep your distance, but keep your loved ones to heart. Till next week.